I've spent more than $10 million on running Google Ads, testing things, so you don't have to. Here is how a Google ad should perform and should behave. I'm looking at some data at a 2-year-old campaign in the music space. And I love this campaign because it makes it easy for me to explain how Google Ads should work. When I talk about Google Ads, I like to use the tap analogy. We're creating a tap of leads. All that matters is leads. Conversions, which is a form being filled out on the website, or it's a phone call that is tracked and lasts for more than 30 seconds. But most importantly, it's tracked and attributed to the ad. In this case, I love this because we've got 13 ad groups ready to go. Out of those, at any one time, there's about 4 or 5 that are running. Now, what is an ad group? An ad group is something that's dedicated to a specific key term. In this case, there's one ad group for piano lessons, which has a few exact match keywords. So if somebody's looking for piano lessons plus that radius around the music studio, the music school, anyone Googles piano tutor, piano teacher, our ad shows up, right? And we can track inquiries, phone calls, or lead form fill outs. And once we have enough piano students, we turn off that ad group and I get a message from the client to say, hey, let's start pushing cello or flute or violin or drums. Now, 2 years into the campaign, monthly sculpting of negative key terms, removing key terms we don't want, creating dedicated ad groups for key terms we do want, creating dedicated landing pages for key terms we want. This is how a Google ad should behave. Now, each lead might cost from $15 to $20 to $30 to $40 a lead, depending on the time of the year, depending on other factors as well. And on average, they book in, I think the average is something like 10 lessons. So you do the numbers from there. And so this sort of, what makes this campaign successful is the monthly sculpting that goes into it to tell Google what we do want, what we don't want, the sculpting of the landing page to get the right text so users convert. The basic stuff that you need on the landing page is trust, proof of work, photos of the teachers, Google reviews, things that show that you've been doing this for a while, you're trustworthy, you get results. Too often I see campaigns where the numbers look good, cost per click is low, cost CPA is low, but what is that? What is a CPA in a lot of these Google ad campaigns is determined by the agency and what they're tracking. Just looking at another campaign right now where the click to the phone number is a conversion. Now, yeah, it's a good action to take, but are we sure that's not an accidental click? Are you sure that call actually connected and was a meaningful call? Because you can't, yeah, you might be missing some crucial data there. Some campaigns where we showed the phone number in the SERP, in the result, brought like 95% of useless calls or accidental calls, misclick calls, fat fingers pressing the number and backing out. We only found that data out after we put a unique phone number there with call tracking and actually saw that those were not connecting to they weren't leads. And so this is all the trial and error stuff that I've done over the years, and hopefully you don't have to.